students, please ask your friends to join so that we'll start the session. Those students who have joined already can post your name and school name in the chat. Our speaker has joined us. Please ask them to join immediately so that we can start the session. If you find some difficulty in joining with Zoom, let us know. We would be happy to help you out as well.
Time, 5 minutes.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Sure.
feeling that I had when this man was defeated by AI. So watch this. This is something inspirational, and also there is something very important that we would. There is something very important that we would learn from this, because what we learn from this is going to be something life changing. Something life changing. This is a life changing moment for me. This is a life changing moment for me. This could even be for you. So let me move on to the next. This could even be for you. So let me move on to the next slide. Slide. Yeah. Yeah. So if I have to ask you, these are the things, like these are the important things that happened to happened in the world of AI. And on November 30th, 2025, another Hiroshima Nagasaki happened. You know what happened in Hiroshima Nagasaki? That was a atom bomb that was uh, happened in Japan. That was a very that was unfortunate. That was a very sad moment. But November 30th, according to me personally, this is a good bomb that was launched. And on November 30th, another important thing. So until November 30th, another important thing. So until November 30th, 2022, people like me who were into AI were talking about artificial intelligence. But after this date, every person on the road, like even a common person, common man, common woman, all common people started talking about AI because of this bomb that was launched. Like, you know because of, you know what it is. This is called you may have used this tool. Students who are here, you may have used this tool to finish your homework, or for learning something which you did not understand in class, or maybe when you are on leave, where when you are absent for a particular class. If you did not understand some concepts, you would have used ChatGPT to learn. This is one of the phenomenal tool that has ever made in the past 10 years, I would say, because this is the best one of the best tools uh, for doing many tasks. Like, this is one of the best AI tools. For me, this is not the best, but this is definitely one of the best. So after ChatGPT, what really happened? Like, we in fact have a very interesting statistics. This particular graph is talking about how long it took for a particular company or an application to reach 1 million users. It took 11 years for Spotify to reach 100 million users. And it took Netflix 10 years, Airbnb 8 years, Twitter 5 years, 4.5 years for Facebook, and today we call it Meta, or this Facebook application itself, like the social media application. For Dropbox 4 years, WhatsApp 3.5 years, and Instagram 2.5 years. This was the application which was on top, banned in India, called TikTok. 9 months. This has been a great thing. We thought like nothing would beat TikTok, but everything changed in a fraction of time. Like, from 2016 to 2022, in the year 2022, when this was launched on November 30th. So by January, like end of 2 months, ChatGPT crossed 1 million users. So, this is something which is changing the world. After the release of ChatGPT, people went into panic mode. Many people thought that they will lose their jobs. They didn't know, okay, even learning coding is no more an important important skill to acquire. Many people started feeling very bad. Like, even in our own organizations, we had to in fact eliminate few positions called a content writer, because after ChatGPT, even a digital marketer who do not, like, they don't really have to write content on their own. Now ChatGPT is doing their job. And there are more things that are happening after this ChatGPT. So what is going to happen, like how we can prepare ourselves in this rapidly changing world? But if you look at it, the amount of information that we're exposed to in, like, from 2008 to 2022, you can see This happened because exactly after 2016 we had better access to internet in India. It was that was the time when Jio released, when Jio company was launched, and when they made data available to every individual in the country, in India. So we started accessing more, we had access to more information. This could also add to this phenomenal success of ChatGPT, because this 100 million users is not in it's definitely not an easy task, and that too achieving it in 2 months. So okay, so which is the best AI app as of today? We are on 22nd of May 2025. According to maybe, like, if you ask somebody, like, they would just like a photocopying machine is called Xerox, or the best earphones are called AirPods, whether be it whatever company. Any tablet is called iPad. Same way, every AI app, or if it's AI app, it's like everybody thinks of Chat GPT. But I know from my personal experience, because I use AI every day, and I interact with AI, I work with AI, create AI algorithms. When I do that every day, from my own best experience, that I would say it's not ChatGPT, but it is Google AI Studios Gemini 2.5 Pro. So that is the world's best AI as of today. We may not know. Maybe on 3rd of May, or even by end of this day, by evening, some other AI may come up. Maybe DeepSeek would surpass, or maybe some other AI from India or UK or Australia. Some may come, or maybe some other company from, maybe Apple may launch something phenomenal this evening itself, or tomorrow morning. We don't know. If things are changing very, very rapidly. But today, the world's best AI is Google's AI Studio. They are, in fact, into Google is into every domain. They are into medicine. They are into space. They are into, so the reason why I'm talking about AI so much, because no matter what you study these days, please learn AI also. That's what I would definitely recommend, because I like I'm give in the past few months, I would say, like, in just past 2 months, I've given speeches in various colleges. In one of the colleges, I would really say it is SRM. When I went there, even to the students of when I was talking, when I was addressing MBA students, I came to know that they are learning AI. They are learning in the name of business analytics. They are learning Python. Um, they are learning data science. They are learning how to, in fact, use AI tools to do their job. So AI is important in every domain. Be it like, you can be an HR, you can be a digital marketer, you can be a chartered accountant, you can be a lawyer, you can be a doctor. Even doctors, they use AI these days. They use more. So Google is into drug discovery through AI. Google is into space research through AI. So this is something which I wanted to highlight. Now, I have been saying AI all the time. If I would like to tell you what is AI, like how an artificial intelligence really happens, what is this, data or pattern recognition, decision making. Now, if you have these questions, I can in fact rapidly tell you what this AI is all about. If you imagine that there is a child here, or imagine yourself, how you all speak one or the other language. You may speak Tamil, you may speak Telugu or Hindi, or Marathi, Gujarati, Malayalam. You may speak any of these Indian languages, or you may even speak English as your first language. But my question is, how did you even learn a language? For learning to speak a language, you would not have gone to school. You would not have taken a book and then started learning it rule by rule. Like, you don't really learn it that way. You get it? Do you get what I'm saying? If you really, like, the first ever language that you speak is not something that was taught to you with rules and regulation. Your parents would not have conducted a quarterly examination, half yearly examination, an annual examination for you to learn to speak your mother tongue. That was not the case. You learned it simply by observing your parents, and you started speaking in that language. That is exactly what AI is. that is the commonality between natural intelligence and artificial intelligence, which is called AI. So if I have to put that in simple words, intelligence is something which is intel, something which is, inside you, which is coming out, which is not, something like, for example, when I'm speaking all these things, the words that are coming out of my mouth, or the thoughts that are getting translated into words, I don't know what words I'm going to put forward. They all happen automatically. For my rate of speech to happen at this rate of speech, for words to come out, I cannot go on think about what my next word is. It just happens automatically. Just my thoughts become words very fast, and this cannot be happening by rules and regulation. So when I if I really have to simply put it, the way how you have learned to speak your first language, that is how an AI will also learn. We won't give any rules and regulation to AI machines, but we give them a lot of exposure, a lot of experience, and it would observe the data, and then it will learn from it. So if I have to explain it, I can explain it with a different example. Here, if you look at this, the differences between artificial intelligence and a traditional programming. Traditional programming is, maybe writing an end-to-end Java program, or an end-to-end Python program, or building a calculator application, or a notepad application, or a Word document, Excel document. All these things are traditional programmings. So the difference is, let me give you a very, very simple example. If you look at it, there is a boy here, and he's drinking coffee. And at the right side, there is a boy, and the boy's mother is there, and she is teaching him how to prepare coffee. Here, this boy has, okay. So in traditional programming, what happens? There is somebody to tell, okay, you do this first. First, you take the cup, and then pour some water, boil it, and then pour some milk, and then put some coffee powder, and then add some sugar, and this is how you prepare a coffee. So there is somebody to tell you the rules and regulations step by step. When that is done, that is traditional programming. Whereas in this image, if you look at it, this boy has milk, sugar, and all these things in front of him, but he's already given a coffee. He drinks the coffee every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. And then there are ingredients in front of him. By tasting the coffee every day, by looking at the ingredients and trying different combinations, this boy finds out how to prepare coffee himself, by just observing, by just experiencing. Here, this boy is learning through his mother. This boy is learning on his own by the data that is provided in front of him. If this example is clear, you people have already learned what AI is theoretically. That's all AI is. So if I have to put this, in a different, easier perspective, let me show you something else. In the traditional programming, you give the input: coffee powder, milk, sugar, and you give rules. Okay, decoction, heat the milk, mix and make this coffee, sweeten the coffee and serve it, and you get the output. Whereas in AI, what you do, you put the input and you give the output directly, just like in this image. You give the input, the ingredients, and give the coffee itself directly to this person. And AI will taste the coffee every day, every day, every day, every day, and then will find out how to do the coffee. The rules will be figured out by AI itself. So that is what happened in a chatbot, in AI. In Chat GPT, when you ask a question, it wouldn't know the answers. The answers were not already fed into it. So we can in fact see what is an AI and what is not an AI. Then you may have some idea. Okay, after seeing this, we need to know some more, different levels, what you will be learning in future. Let's say if you have decided to learn artificial intelligence, you will not be learning simply AI. You will also be learning something called machine learning. That they are just set of algorithms used by machines, and this is helping the machines to learn from the experience or data. So I'm saying, like, the experience is this output, tasting the output, and data is the input. And with that, it figures out the rules and regulation. So this happens through machine learning. This has become popular like since 1980. This is when the Asimo robo also came into picture. So after 2000, we started, like, machine learning alone is not enough. We started discovering something called deep learning. This is with a multi-layer neural network. I'm not going to explain what deep learning is all about. If you are going to learn artificial intelligence in future, you will be learning machine learning, you'll be learning about deep learning, you'll be learning about generative AI. This chat GPT or Gemini or Claude or a few other open source models, or these things all come under generative AI. So if you don't know what generative AI already, please Google and find out. This is ChatGPT comes under generative AI. For example, let's say if I'm going to talk about, if the recommendation system that you find on YouTube or Amazon Prime or Netflix, by watching one simple video, the next video is recommended to you by YouTube or Amazon or Netflix, is using machine learning. And ChatGPT uses deep learning as well as generative AI to generate content for you, text content or image content. These days, you can even create images on ChatGPT, and through Google AI Studio, you can generate even videos. So there are more AI applications which are capable of creating audios um, and many other things. So, what are the types of AI that I'm talking about? Like, what we currently have is this ANI. ANI is nothing but artificial narrow intelligence. By the time you finish your college, like right now you are in your high school. So the next 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years, you may be doing your graduation. We may come up with AGI. AGI is artificial general intelligence. So please be prepared, because right now you will be learning artificial narrow intelligence. And before even finishing your college, we may even break through. We may have a science breakthrough, and AGI may be discovered, because there are few people. In fact, ChatGPT's company, like parent company OpenAI, and its CEO is claiming that they have already discovered AGI. So with AGI, what would happen is, AGI is nothing but having the Terminator robo in front of you, which is capable of doing what human beings do, but in a better way. And that machine will build more machines that would lead to ASI, artificial super intelligence. So ANI is artificial narrow intelligence. From now on, please take notes, because if you take notes, you will know these terms when you come across in future. You can talk about it. Whatever I'm sharing with you, I'll just a glimpse, a gist of what is really happening in the world. You go and explore further. That will help you to understand these concepts better, and you will become, this will make you feel at least enlightened, even if you're. Artificial narrow intelligence is designed to perform specific tasks. Like, for example, ChatGPT can produce text. It cannot do anything beyond it, because after writing the text, if I ask ChatGPT to please go and send a WhatsApp message using my iPhone, it is not capable of doing that. But if some machine is capable of doing that, that is called AGI. What if I tell my machine, okay, ChatGPT, go write this text for me, and after writing this text, proofread it for me. After proofreading it, go to my WhatsApp and send it to my friends or to my colleagues. Please do that. And then after sending it, call and also inform. This can be performed by artificial general intelligence, can behave in a human like way across all tasks. So not just only generating text, but also talking to answering my phone calls and speaking like me. That is artificial general intelligence. If you have seen this movie Terminator Judgment Day, in the movie, Arnold Schwarzenegger would change his voice and speak like John Connor. Please watch that movie. That is, in fact, it's a very, very old movie. It came even before your birth, like maybe 10 years before your birth, or maybe 15 years before your birth, or maybe, I don't know. It is like, it's a very, very old movie, but it is still relevant to what is happening in the world. And then we have this artificial super intelligence. This is like many movies that talk about, like, what if, like, this is like Matrix. This is also a fantastic movie. I'm giving more movie examples, because these things, what I enjoyed watching when I was a kid, are, like, all the fantasy things that I watched as a kid. They are happening in front of my eyes today. and I never thought that these things will be a reality. They are happening in front of my eyes today, and I never thought that these things will be a reality this soon. I thought like maybe next generation or my grandchildren this soon. I thought like maybe next generation or my grandchildren will be seeing, but I never expected that in my own eyes I'll be seeing all these phenomenal and fantastic things. I feel that I'm grateful to be alive at this moment, witnessing all these great advancements, developments in science and technology today. So, artificial superintelligence is smarter than human beings, just like the Matrix movie. Like their, machines are capable of performing anything and everything. Just like your own Jarvis. If you have known the movie, you must have seen Iron Man, where you must be knowing Tony Stark and his AI called Jarvis. Jarvis is a kind of super intelligence. It's like artificial super intelligence, which can fly, which can fight, which can do better things than human beings, so smarter than human beings, which is capable of creating more ideas. So that is ASI. So if you have any questions, you can always stop and ask me. If you don't understand certain concepts, you can please ask me. After seeing these things, let's see what is AI, what is not an AI. For example, a simple Excel where you have like simple automation using macros is not an AI. Whereas if you add, in UiPath AI powered automation, that is in fact there are AI automation, there are simple automation. For example, at the end of this seminar, like at the end of this webinar, you may be given a certificate. We have a simple automation for generating certificates for you that is not built through AI. Whereas who will be receiving and who will not be receiving, that is built through AI. So what I'm saying is a simple automation is not AI, whereas whenever there is a thinking that is inside, that is powered by AI. The old conventional chatbots, we had like 10 years ago we had chatbots which can answer only specific questions. For example, if you ask for a phone number, it will give you a phone number. If you ask what is WhatsApp number, it will not be able to answer if it is not fed with their data. But today ChatGPT is capable of answering everything. Like the problem is, even if it doesn't know the answer, it will still hallucinate and give some answer. So AI is capable of answering something which it was not trained on. It is capable of generalizing, whereas conventional chatbots are not AI chatbots. A calculator is a very static algorithm that is, it knows what to do for 2 plus 2, but that is not AI. Whereas an autopilot in Tesla cars or in many other advanced machines, the self-learning systems are driven or powered by AI. A basic software like Notepad or Excel or Microsoft Word, they are not AI. Whereas there are a lot of AI applications inside YouTube. For example, what the next video that you should be watching, recommended by the app itself, or what to buy. For example, if you buy a mobile phone, if you buy an Apple iPhone, the app would be recommending you to buy a charger for it, or maybe case for it. It would say like, people who have bought this, they bought also this. So it is trying to sell more to you through the power of AI. Netflix, it knows what kind of thumbnail that you should be seeing for you to watch that movie. It would change. If you're an action lover, it will show you action thumbnail from the very same movie. And if I am a person who loves only funny things, or